way that I can start this video but by saying a huge thank you and a warm welcome because friends, our family has grown. We have hit 43,000 subscribers. I'm just full of gratitude, friends. This is just incredible. It has passed almost 6 years since I have started this journey of creating content, over 1,000 videos, and we have passed the 40,000 subscribers. It's unbelievable. And I know many of you, my new subscribers, you're coming from my Amazon designer lookalike finds. So thank you so much, because I know that you're not only watching those videos, but you're also enjoying my content of beauty, makeup, fragrances, vlogs, and whatnot. All your support from those subscribers that are my OGs, that they have been here from day one, all the way to the new subscribers. Again, I'm just full of gratitude. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Oh, this is incredible. But here to what you came for, my September favorites. Friends, can you believe that we are 3 months away to wrap up the year and be gone bye-bye? At times I wish to be a child and enjoy life without thinking about timing, the season, or anything like that. But here we are. We have officially entered into fall, and we have not only been seeing a lot of beauty makeup launches for the fall season, but also for the holidays. So I want to start first with makeup. And during the month of August and September, I have been enjoying so much this Dior foundation on a stick. Truly chef's kiss. A lot of you had asked me which one do I prefer, the Tom Ford on a stick or this one. It is very hard to assess because this is pretty new on my collection, but I can tell you this one is a lot lighter weight, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it even more. I'm planning to have a few trips in the upcoming months, so I'm sure I'm going to be taking this foundation on some of those trips because it's just so convenient. It looks so beautiful and it lasts all day long. But a foundation that has become my every single day foundation has been the one by Patrick Ta. At the beginning I thought, this foundation is not for me. It's not super long wearing, and I do not like to build it up. I like to keep it into the light coverage. Although for many of you, this foundation will have medium coverage. I do have a ton of freckles. I always say it. I'm a walking freckle, and I do have sunspots, but I like to see my freckles come through. I just like to use a little amount, and my makeup looks flawless. You have no idea. I mean, like, my husband sees me every single day, obviously, and he has seen me using and applying makeup that perhaps is a little bit like too much, maybe just something to go out. And every time that I'm wearing this foundation, he compliments my makeup, and that makes me super happy. I like to apply it with a beauty sponge, in a specific this one by Pop How. I get them at Amazon, and by the way, I will be leaving all details, products that I'm mentioning today, as per usual, on the description box below, and I will be copying and pasting that description box and leaving it as a pinned comment. So while you're leaving your comment or while you're subscribing to the channel, just in case if you haven't done so yet, well, make sure you check that pinned comment. But anywho, friends, this to me is a better sponge than the Beauty Blender and way more cost effective. I mean, a package of 6, I think it's like $8 or $9. It's just like unbelievable, and these are latex free too. Now I do have more of, perhaps you will consider it combination skin, but I do have dehydrated dry skin on the perimeters of my face, and right in the middle where I have my enlarged pores, I do have more of normal skin. So for that, I like mostly using these kind of foundations that they are more not dewy, but that they have more of a little bit of a glow, that they have a little bit more of translucency. This Tom Ford Traceless Primer. It is a mattifying primer, but I will not use it all around my face. No way, I will never do so. This will lock your foundation, your makeup really well if you have combo, oily skin. I mean, any skin, it will just smooth out any imperfections. And I'm sorry if you hear kind of a little bit of a noise, but there's nothing I can do. I mean, like, these neighbors, they had been working, I think, on the backyard for like the last week, and it's just unpredictable. They just have this loud machine going on. It's just so annoying, but I know I'm gonna go through the same thing, so it's okay. I'm trying. Hopefully, my microphone is doing a good job to canceling out any like noise on the background. So, thank you so much for staying with me. But, anyhow, I love to use this primer right here where I have my enlarged pores, and it just makes everything more smooth. The appearance is barely there. Just such a good primer. And an epic find this last month has been the Victoria Beckham Beauty Concealer. I'm obsessed in love with this concealer. I know you're gonna all going to ask me if this concealer is gonna debunk my Sublimage de Corrector U concealer by Chanel. I don't think it's gonna debunk it because this has more of full coverage, but this one is kind of like for every day. I'm just so impressed on how it plumps the skin, in how it covers my dark under eye circles. It's not full coverage, but it's a solid medium to full coverage. It looks natural. It's for that perfect everyday kind of wear. I love the dispenser too. It's a little brush, so it's not only it's not inconvenient in terms of, like, for example, the jar from Chanel. You have to be careful to do not drop the jar, and you just need to use a little amount. And then say other concealers that you just have a doe foot applicator, you're always kind of like doing a cross contamination between, whatever, I don't know, bacteria, whatever it is from your face going back into the main concealer. This one with the pen is just so practical. It's not the first time that I see it, but I'm just so impressed on also how lightweight it is. I'm sure if you have tried it, you can comment and let everybody know what I'm feeling about it. It's just so lightweight, it's so natural, it's just so one with the skin, and it does have kind of like a color corrector property. I will suggest, if you have dark under eye circles, try to do not go with a lighter shade of concealer, but try to match the shade of your foundation, because that will help to cancel out those dark under eye circles without necessarily having to go with an additional product, a color corrector. I'm not against to it, but just building up more product underneath the eyes, it could just create more trouble because you can have more gathering of product on the fine lines that we all have. I mean, it's not necessarily those who we are aging that we have fine lines under the eyes. We all have creases under the eyes, but this one doesn't crease. It lasts throughout the day. It's such a beautiful product. Overpriced, perhaps. It does have a skincare, but I mean, I don't care. I mean, whatever it has to do for, like my dark under eye circles, that it looks fabulous, that it makes me look younger in a good way. It's not that I'm not embracing aging. It's not that, but it's just like that it makes my makeup look graceful. Just this is so good. And I know you're gonna ask me for this concealer, the one from Westman Atelier. I think I want to do an update video because I still need to try it a little bit more. I think it's a really good concealer, but this one is the one of this year so far. No surprise here. The Hourglass face palette. Oh, it's hard to pick. Honestly, I have been using a lot the Lotus one. Mostly the bronze shade, because I like kind of like a warmer, kind of doré kind of tone kind of shade, and also this blush over here. And I have also been using quite a bit the Dragon one, which is for lighter complexions. And the reason why is I love this blush. And this year, Hourglass really did the best that they could have done, because each of these palettes, they carry 6 shades. 5 out of the 6 shades are new shades. This is just fantastic. They listened to us so much so that they have done a collaboration with Barney's, and I thought they were only going to have one face palette, which is the same one as the Elephant palette from 2 years ago, but now they are having not one but actually 3 in collaboration with Barney's. It is supposed to be live anytime soon, so you're gonna be, because it was just special to the Barney's pop up in New York, but everybody was like, wait a second, how we can get one of these palettes if like we cannot travel to, say, New York. And they are bringing it for everybody to shop. And they have also launched a 4-pan face palette. Like they are going full and strong. If anything, the only thing that I wish to see, because these are, you know, these are metal cases, I wish that they could have done all of the shades magnet. That way, if we want to interchange our, you know, the shades that we want to use, I mean, like that would be awesome. And that way also we can reuse these packages too and not be so wasteful. I don't know, I think they have to work a little bit more. I know they don't want to lose that prestige and luxury aspect of Hourglass, but they have gone already with these kind of designs that, I mean, they are not, this is beautiful, but these other ones, they are not as luxurious as they used to be, you know, the gold ones and all of that. So why not? I mean, like if they are using this thin packaging, just do them in magnets. And also that will help a lot working makeup artists, because, you know, instead of like having to depot all of these amazing shades, you can just have that conveniency of, I don't know, like just have them in magnets. That will be fantastic. But yeah, this palette's incredible, so good. Now, this product is without a doubt the best highlighter of the year. There's no other highlighter that I can recall. I mean, I do, but it's one from Chantecaille that was released a couple years ago in a green packaging, and then the Gucci highlighter in the drops, and then the Victoria Beckham Beauty highlighter on a stick. That is just a translucent highlighter, that there's no cast to it. Hindash and his gradient highlighters on my skin tone. This shade, Doll Dynasty, is what I have on my face. This is truly a baked gelée formulation that is transparent. Do you see any cast? You're not gonna see any cast on this. This is just so good. This is just so good. So happy that Hindash has brought these gradient highlighters. He has another one for fair complexions and another one for deeper complexions. This is just magical, beyond amazing. There's no better highlighter in a baked gelée formulation than this one by Hindash, because that translucency that really looks like your skin is wet, that it doesn't emphasize texture. I mean, like this is smooth, and you cannot, there's no way that you can see any, but zero, nothing, nada of buildup of powder product. I mean, the formula is exquisite. So congratulations, Hindash, because this is just the best highlighter of the year. I'm telling you now, you have to get it. And you know what, since we were talking about all these makeup products, I want to mention brushes that I had been using in specific with some of the makeup that I just mentioned it. Like this highlighter brush, I like to use it with the BK Beauty 112 brush. It picks up really nicely the product and it disperses it beautifully. I also like the size of it. It's not too big, so it's not gonna just place a product in a, you know, like in too many places that is not supposed to be. Say you're using the Hourglass palette, this BK Beauty 108 brush too. I love it for application of blush. The size, once again, perfect size. It packs, but it's really soft. It's not too dense, so it really airbrushes the blush. For bronzer, my Chikuhoro F04 brush too. This is just such a good brush. I love how slanted it is, so it really gives a very beautiful application. In terms of cream bronzer, you know, friends, that I have been using this cream bronzer by Dior since the moment that it launched. I said that this is an incredible formula, and now seeing it being all viral, it just makes me so happy. But this is a great product. My suggestion is always either apply it on your hand or go directly with a brush. This one, the 109 brush by BK Beauty, is so good for foundation, for cream contour, for cream bronzer, any cream product This is just one of my favorite, if not my favorite, foundation and all over cream brush. And have you seen that BK Beauty is launching that 109 brush, the 101 brush, and the brush, the concealer brush, the one that went viral, the one that was made with Angie from Hot and Flashy, with a limited edition handle. They just look so beautiful in this burgundy shade. I mean, it is the color of the brand, but it happens to be also the color of the season too. It looks incredible. I think it's going to be limited edition. So I will be linking it along with these brushes on the description box below, but make sure you sign up because I think there is a very small amount that they have sent to me to begin with. There's going to be a restock is what I have understood. I do have a discount code with BK Beauty. I know this video is not sponsored by BK Beauty or anyone. I just wanted to mention so you don't miss out. Another brush that I have been loving is this Refer brush, is the B05 brush. It is a prototype brush, and what it means is Refer, they do have this system where they do prototypes, and if you want to get them, you get them at like say 50% discount. You try it, you give your feedback to Refer, and from there they develop the brush and then it becomes part of their collection. And I hope this becomes part of their collection because it's such an incredible brush for applying and blending concealer. Oh, chef's kiss. In terms of blushes, aside to the Hourglass face palettes, also from Hourglass, I have been enjoying so much their liquid blushes. Oh, these are so good. They are non-greasy. They are super long-lasting. They are non-patchy. One of the very best formulations I've launched this year in terms of liquid blushes that really give pigment, that they are just like so beautiful, and they come in so many different shades. So this is still staying strong on what I'm having on my rotation. I'm gonna give, I will say, two honorable mentions to two other highlighters. Like I said, to me, the one that takes the cake is the one from Hindash, but a very unique formulation that is truly beautiful and is very soft. It's not gonna give you a ton of that beaming highlighter. Is the one from Gucci, in a specific the shade Opal Pink. It reminds me so much to the Westman Atelier Peau de Pêche, and it does have this look, kind of like this patty kind of finish. Do you see how my finger like goes inside? My favorite way to apply it is with my finger because you have to have the right kind of brush to pick up the product, and I do have a full-on review that I did after I did a first impressions with alongside trying a ton of new luxury beauty releases, and I show you how to apply this highlighter because I know some of you are like, oh my gosh, I cannot pick up anything of this product, the formula is just so weird, and some of you that you're like, wow, I tried the way that you suggested it and it's incredible. It's an awesome highlighter. Honestly, a very innovative formulation, not as natural as the one from Hindash, but very beautiful nonetheless. And this one I just tried is from the new Dior Holiday 2024 collection that I just reviewed, but I have to mention it. I mean, obviously, I'm all going gaga because, I mean, yes, the packaging, the compact is so gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like taking this out wherever you're going, you know, like retouching your lipstick is just like, look at that. It's so glorious. But this highlighter is different than the luminizers from the regular line from Dior, but it doesn't emphasize texture on the skin, which is something very unique for a highlighter. Same thing with the ones from Hindash, the one from Gucci too. It doesn't emphasize texture, and I think that's why they are making it to these favorites, and why I'm using them and why I'm rotating them is because it just gives me that, you know, I don't want to, highlighter is a highlighter. That's the name of it, a highlighter. When you highlight a book, you're reading a book, is to see clearly whatever you want to highlight, and that's the name of it, right? But when they have that magical formula that they don't grab on texture, it's just creates a more smooth look, something that is more like, okay, I believe it, that is not so much makeup, but it's just that you're doing a great job. Even if you are not a makeup artist, do you know what I mean? But anywho, I picked up both of the highlighters on this holiday collection. Do you need both highlighters? At least for my skin tone, no. I can just stay with this Coral Lumiere. That's all what I need. I know I don't need the other one, but the packaging really got me. And the product, the formula, I mean, is something that we have to talk about. I still have more makeup, but since I was talking about texture, I just want to say that if you want to have really a perfect makeup day, or you want just your skin to look as smooth as possible. I'm not a dermatologist, but because of years of experience, ideally exfoliate your skin. Now there's exfoliators and exfoliators, some of them very harsh. I do have very sensitive and reactive skin. And let me tell you that these Good Genes by Sunday Riley, it is that kind of lotion-like kind of formula that if you're going to a red carpet and you need your skin to look flawless without any sensitivity, believe me, try it. At least try it, like do a patch test and see by yourself. I mean, to me, this is something that whenever I want to have a really, really, really good not only makeup day, I have to use it, but I have been using it, I mean, like at least 4 times a week. And no, it doesn't overdo it. It's actually very, very gentle because it does have a lot of humectants in it, so it doesn't strip your face. We have to talk about these, friends. Is this Believe Aqua Bomb Eye Gel. It is a serum. When you apply it, it's just so lightweight that you know that the under eye area is an area that doesn't absorb product as easy as the rest of our face because it's just thinner. So sometimes if you're prepping for makeup and you are using something that is too heavy, it's just gonna naturally make everything else, the concealer or the powder, everything is just gonna gather and it's gonna age you. This one is all the opposite. When you put it on, it feels just like the name says it, like water. It does plump the under eye area. And if you haven't seen me without makeup, I mean, go and watch the Victoria Beckham Beauty versus Westman Atelier concealer and you will see me, no makeup. I feel me natural light. I got you super close. You can see my fine lines. You can see me, okay? Like if you are talking to me in person, this just plumps the under eye area and it does leave a little bit of a tag, not sticky, just a little bit of that bounciness, a little bit of like a little tag. So it really helps to grip that concealer. And when I'm saying gripping, that doesn't mean that the concealer will not be able to blend. No, 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 no. This is just smoothing, plumping, and I have used many other serums. Some of my favorites are like, say, the ones from Chantecaille, the one that is that Rose de May, the one from the Gold line. But this one has something that it just makes it very special. It plumps my under eye area. It helps with the longevity of the concealers too. Great product. And I'm looking right here. Okay, it does have hyaluronic acid. It does have caffeine. It does have niacinamide. So all great products, and even vitamin C. So it's really going to help with the dark under eye circles if it's not by genetics, if it's something that, you're trying to target just simply that, those dark spots that they come from too much exposure to the sun. But I'm just like so impressed. Now, this eyeshadow palette, I'm including it on my favorites, although it's one that I have recently tried. To me, it does lack of variation because all of what you're going to get of these is all pink shades, burgundy tones. But it does give a romantic, it does give a very, I don't want to say girly, but feminine kind of eyeshadow look. And it is the eyeshadow that I'm using today is the new Beauty Burst, what's it called? Beauty Burst Love Palette by Charlotte Tilbury. Is from her holiday collection. This is her new eyeshadow palette. If you are a girl that loves pillow talk and loves to have these pinky tones, you're gonna really enjoy it. I'm very impressed about her new matte formulation. It's just smooth, soft, so good. And again, I'm talking about formula right here because I mean, if we're talking about color story, this is fall, right? In terms of like this is the color of the season. It just plays a lot with this and the pillow talk kind of signature look from Charlotte Tilbury. But formulation here, it's a really good formula. Variation though, I feel like we could have gotten more. Like this shade, for example, and these shades, they are just too close to. In fact, right on the center of the eyelid, I'm not using nothing from this palette because like I said, I tell you what I use. Let me show you. I got these above the crease, these on the outer third, these on the outer V, these over here pretty much all over the center, and these on the inner third. So then I tap this in to see if it will give me a little bit of that halo effect, and it didn't. So I went to these pop shots that, by the way, Charlotte Tilbury has brought back for this holiday season. That makes me super happy because if anything, I think these pop shots are so worth it. You pick and choose a shade. They are just so beautiful. But I'm using the shade Rose Gold right on the center. These are just so good. I mean, I love them all. The emerald is just so fantastic. I mean, all of the shades are lilac, which is not lilac. What is the name? I don't remember, but they are all so beautiful. I have done a review of this one, and on that review, although I have already reviewed the pop shots from last year, I also swatched them all so you can see them. But yeah, this palette has a really good formulation. If you know me that we have to talk about lipsticks because I'm crazy about lippies. This Hermes lipstick in the shade Beige Glaze. I have it on top of a lip liner. So good. It just gives a lot of shine. It reminds me a lot to say Boy from Chanel, that it just gives that shine of like, oh, you have something on your lips. They look juicy, but what it is is this baby over here. And if you're not familiar with the Hermes lipsticks, they are refillable. So you can just like remove it and always use the bottom part if you like, because this is from the fall collection. So this is limited edition. As soon as it's gone, it will be gone, which is so sad. This is a favorite. This is just so good. And I have to mention these babies here. I mean, look at this case from Dior. It's from their fall collection. This shade in particular, oh, I didn't mention it, but I do have this shade on the sides. And then on the middle, I applied the one from Hermes. That's what I did. Plummy tone, very like, kind of like intriguing because it's such a cool tone. Shade, if you want something a little bit brighter and lighter, I would suggest to go with the other shade from this collection. I honestly haven't used it that much, so I cannot talk to you about how much I will use it, but I know I'm going to use it. And the thing that one of the things that I'm the most happy that I have gotten from that collection is the sequin liquid lipsticks. Are those that you apply them and then right when they are about to dry, you just got like this with your lips and then you see all these sequins. Again, I haven't used it. I'm just putting it here because honestly, I'm just so happy that I have got them because last year I didn't get them and I felt so sad. I passed on it because I'm like, oh, it has glitter. Well, these are different. They are not like the gritty glitter. You don't feel it on your lips. And they look just so festive. So I cannot wait to be rocking this shade 999. I mean, the typical red from Dior during the holiday season. It's going to be so much fun. And this year they came out with so many different shades. I got this shade, but it's very Very, very, very cool tone. So I still need to play around with it, but I'm just so happy I got them. This Charlotte Tilbury mascara, it will give you volume, more than length, a little bit of separation, yes, a little bit of definition, but a ton of volume. I think out of all the mascaras from Charlotte Tilbury, she did incredible with this volumizing mascara. Out of all the mascaras, again, from Charlotte Tilbury, this is the one, if you want to try one, that gives a lot of volume. Let's talk about fragrances, and these two babies are my early fall fragrances. Oh my goodness. Zeta by Moresque. Oh, if you have not smelled this, baby, you have to. This has a beautiful top note of saffron. Oh, this is just so warming, so inviting, but not that too much of a fragrance. You know, it gets to a point during fall and winter time that it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. No, this is the perfect fragrance for early fall, for mornings of fall and winter time, when you want that cozy aspect to it. It has a dash of like a lemon zest to it that gives a little bit of just that brightening kind of effect. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Mirror is, it's an ambery fragrance with a little bit of vanilla, sandalwood. Yeah, warm, inviting. This fragrance by Moresque is worth of a signature fragrance. Truly, it is unique, beautiful, warm, inviting, cozy, elegant. It just has all the aspects. It embodies that beautiful, I don't know, like I feel like I'm walking a trail of, you know, like leaves that they just fell out of the tree. It's incredible. And I got this fragrance from Sense Angel. And I do have a discount code with Sense Angel. I will be leaving it in the description box below. Is Sidewise. So even including fragrances from brands, I mean, obviously Moresque, but other fragrances from brands like Burberry, Parfums de Marly, Amouage. I mean, they carry so many niche and designer fragrances. So take advantage of my exclusive discount code. Believe me when I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out. Another fragrance perfect for this early fall season is Burberry Goddess. This is a luscious lavender vanilla scent. So this is not your typical lavender scent that will just leave you smelling a little bit manly. You know how lavender sometimes can just give that masculine kind of aspect. This one is not, because it does have a trilogy of vanilla. It's a luscious vanilla lavender scent that is so elegant, and it has a little bit of that refreshing aspect too. So it's not taking you too deep, too intense, you know, because right now the weather, at least where I live, it is getting chilly in the mornings and in the later afternoon, and it gets a little bit windy, but in the middle of the day it's still a little bit on the 69, 70, sometimes 72. So you don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I'm super bundled up. You know what I mean, right? This is just so good. Another fragrance that I use quite a bit is Balaya by Parfums de Marly. The regular Balaya, but this one for my hair. Now, why I use this one, it is a very clean kind of fragrance. It has aldehydes, it does have peach, it does have musk. When I say aldehydes, don't think about Chanel aldehydes, because I know a lot of people, you know, kind of have this connotation that Chanel No. 5 aldehydes, and they don't like that smell that much. This is different. This is just very clean. You will get so many compliments. I mean, I do have the bottle. I love it, but what happened with hair fragrance, I use it mostly when I go to work. And if you don't know, I'm a caterer and I do work events, large events, weddings, and I'm around food and people. So I don't want to be, even if it's an outdoor kind of event, I don't want to be overpowering with my scent. I mean, I let the guests be and have that beautiful scent. I still like to smell good, but I don't want to be like, you know, like a perfume running around when I'm working with food. So I like to use this fragrance of my hair, and then when my hair is just, you know, like on a ponytail or whatever is the case, right? It just moves and it just gives a little bit of that And when people comes and gets close, when I greet, say, the bride and the groom, say congratulations, they compliment my fragrance too, but I didn't like knock them out. Does it make sense? So really, really good. And this one doesn't have any harsh ingredients that it will hurt the health of your hair, which is something that I'm truly taking good care of it. If you didn't notice, or if you did notice, I did another haircut. We did a little bit, I mean, I shouldn't say we, but my hairdresser did some more layers because I want to add some volume to my hair, but always I have to have a little bit of a trick, and I'm using this Bumble and Bumble thickening spray. So I just prep my hair, not all over, but I basically put a little bit right here on the back and then a little bit right here on the front, just to give a little bit of a zhuzh. And when I dry it, my hair just have, nice volume, that it doesn't flat down. And I do not use hairspray. Yeah, I actually don't have any hairspray right now. But I like that my hair has, a little bit more volume to it. So this, I use it when I'm styling my hair, when my hair is wet. And then if I want to juice it up, like this is my Oribe, this is my to-go little spray. Almost empty. Dry texturizing spray from Oribe. This is so good and it smells incredible too. And during the nighttime, and just to keep my hair in the best condition possible, I use the silk bonnet. This is by the brand Sleep. And it just helps a lot, so I don't have to restyle my hair too much. So usually I wash my hair and then I wait 2 days to rewash it again. So I like to use the bonnet to do not have to restyle it a lot, to keep the health of my hair the best way possible. I use this little bonnet, little secret, like how I sleep with it. If I don't use a bonnet, I always have a silk pillowcase, but I have found myself, now that I have this haircut, that I'm enjoying to use back again my bonnet. Let's talk about the color of the season. I got this super, super cute chunky cardigan that has this gorgeous stitching. It is chunky, but it's not too heavy. I don't feel like dripping like right now in sweat. I love the buttons. Do you see this? So cute. So cute. I absolutely love it. I love the color. And then I have been embracing the season with these two nail polishes. The one from Hermes is Violet Byzantine. I have done a TikTok video with like my manicure using this shade. So beautiful. And then I received this one by Lights Lacquer Lady Marmalade. So pretty. And look what I did. I just did a little bit of a combination of gold and this color here. So much fun. This one has a little bit more of a violet, not undertone, but it's just, you see the difference? This one is a little bit more maroon. This one is more true burgundy. Yeah, this one is more maroon. This is kind of like a Bourgogne kind of like wine, like a burgundy kind of wine. Well, this one is more of like a, perhaps, I don't know, like a Cabernet. Talking about wines. But anywho, these two, they had been like on rotation. And talking about nail polishes, I paint my nails at home. And the way that I organize them and storage them is with this organizer. I buy these at Amazon, obviously. And I have like 4 of them. I don't want to keep adding more. I have a humongous collection of nail polishes here. Like sometimes it depends. I like to organize them either by brand. Like here I have my Hermes ones or Chanel. On the back I have Tom Ford, Gucci, Dior. But also I like to organize them by color too. It's so much fun. So if you paint your nails at home and you don't know how to organize yourself, highly recommend you this organizer. And since we're on the topic of Amazon, and before I forget, the Amazon Prime days are coming. I will be making a few videos with it, but I have to tell you about this stain treater. My goodness, this is something that my oldest daughter bought it, and I was in a moment of crisis. I had stained my carpet, and she came and she's like, "Mom, use these." And then we got out the green machine by Bissell, and it went away. But then I have used this same stain treater on my white chairs. Yeah, I do have white dining chairs and very like natural color bar stools too. I know I know that's my way to be. And this removes everything right away. And my furniture are performance fabric, but they need a little bit of help if it's something like, I don't know, chocolate or syrup or whatnot. This is a great product, a must have on every household. Another great find at Amazon, a lookalike designer style. This beauty, oh my gosh, this is just so pretty. I had been rocking it because, oh yes, and so for this color of the season, I'm just embracing it. I think it's such a classic, beautiful color. It looks amazing with beige, with white, with creamy colors. It's just so good. It's so versatile. And this bag is so good. It actually holds so many things inside. Very much designer inspired, by who, a doopy doo, but it doesn't say the brand. This is just, inspired by. So cute. Another thing that I have been loving that I bought on one of my latest Amazon videos are these hoops. They are chunky hoops. They remind me a lot to the Misoma ones. So cute. Just like these earrings too, that they look like the ones from Misoma. So pretty, but at a fraction of a cost. The rest of my jewelry, as always, ideal that, friends, they are embedded on me. And then I had been rocking my Hermes finesse necklace. Super cute. It does have a rose gold chain, which I'm not too crazy about rose gold, but I love this necklace. It sparkles so much. Absolutely love. I don't know if to buy perhaps the matching earrings, although I don't think I want to be too matchy, but I'm considering it, but super cute. Now, you know that I have been using like big sunnies during summertime, and now that we are in fall, the sun is still out. I live in California, so hello. But I had been using a lot more these kind of pilot kind of sunnies. These are by Kate Spade, and I received them on my FABFITFUN box. Love them. They are beautiful rose gold, but they are not too coppery. I love the gradient also of the sunnies. They look so incredible and so stylish. I do have with FABFITFUN a 20% off discount code for a seasonal subscription, or if you want to do an annual subscription with my promo code, you get a gift value up to $200. So again, the video is not sponsored, but I have discovered so many things through my FABFITFUN box for so many years that I had been a paying annual member of it. I know I had a couple partnerships with them now, but I had been a client of them for forever. And believe me when I'm telling you that I have so many items that I discovered through those boxes that are just so good. One of them, these sunnies. And how will not talk about this bag? I know. You see what I see, but you don't see what I see. This was gifted. It looks very much to you know what, and it's so beautiful, and I have been enjoying it. It's so pretty. It has kind of like more like a mushroom kind of tone. It's not like nata. I like to cray, but it does have a little bit of a mushroom kind of tone. Very fall. Very all year round kind of bag. So beautiful, friends. I cannot wait. The day that I get my wish granted, I will be jumping out on the rooftop, but in the meantime I get to enjoy this bag no matter what, because I love it. I think this is my type of bag. Haven't lit it up just yet. This candle by Dior Bois de Rêves. Oh, even my husband, he smelled it and he's like, wow, when you're gonna burn because it smells like a crackling fireplace with some, I don't know, walnuts or chestnuts. Oh my gosh, this is just fall in a candle, and it's just so gorgeous. Don't miss out on this one. This will put you in the fall mood, and it will make your entire house smell so good. And I know because I do have Dior candles and they smell beautifully. Another awesome favorite, my friends, that I bought this Chanel little bag. I don't remember what season it was. A couple seasons ago. It was during Easter time or a little bit before Easter, right? My goodness, friends, my memory, my memory. I think this cool tone pink bag goes so well with this burgundy tone, but you don't know what, friends? I received as a gift from the same people that gifted me this cutie, this baby. Oh my gosh, the black one. Isn't she so precious? It's, I mean, this is a doobie doop. Let's just keep this hush hush a secret between you and me. But wow, friends, this is just, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It's so nice leather. This is made out of leather with a really nice chain. And I mean, the classic pearls with the black and the white is just so cute, and I have been rocking it because it is the perfect size. In fact, it's a little bit larger than the one that I bought from the boutique. This one, it's just a little bit larger. Do you see that? It's like a little bit larger size, which is great, because it just, I can get more stuff in. I'm super happy about it. Super happy about it. It's so cute, just so pretty, and it even has the Mona Lisa pocket on the back. That mine, it does have the Mona Lisa pocket. I never really use it, but it's good extra storage. Anywho, so cute. And there you have it, my friends. These were all my September favorites, fall items that I'm just like so happy to have them in my collection. And I'm embracing the fall season. Who knew? A summer girl at heart enjoying fall. Well, so far because it's not that cold. But yes, my friends, I would love to hear from you. What are the things that you have been enjoying during this past month? Which are the things that you are looking forward to actually use during the fall season? I would love to hear from you. Let's just continue that conversation in the comment section down below while you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Let's grow our family on TikTok and Instagram. Let's push TikTok. Let's keep pushing TikTok. Let's push Instagram too. If you like this video, if you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, share your family and friends. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.